X-ray Delta 1, it is 2:08:09. Time is 16:05 Eastern Standard Time. Transmission commencing. Alright, what up YouTube and all the furries out there? God love you guys. This is Helios coming at you from his nest. I'm not going to say cold February day. It's about 40 degrees outside, which is like a heat wave compared to the temperatures that Michigan has been getting for the majority of the winter. And still a lot of snow out there. It's reflecting the sunlight, as you can see from the backlight here. It's like kind of washing out my hand too. Look at that. So I know it's been a while since I recorded the blog. It's been like almost 2 months. Why? How time to fly, isn't it? Well, not a lot's been happening in those. I'm only a big thing that's happened since I turned 18. Legal now. So anyway, this is my third time recording this single blog here. The first time, sound was off. Second time, I got interrupted and I lost my composure, my words jumped a little up, and hopefully the third time's a charm. I'm gonna hit the easy button just in case. So, a couple things here I want to talk about. First, the stimulus package. As everyone well knows, the U.S. economy sucks right now, and President Obama is trying to get a package passed that will help stimulate the economy. It's already gone through the House, and it's going to be voted in the Senate. I think on Friday. So it's going to be at least $780 billion, I believe, and people say it's going to be $1 trillion. And oh, love, look at the hiccups now. How did they go? Anyway, so 85% of Americans, I think it's 85%, I'll have to check later, but 85%, the last I heard, do not, I repeat, do not want this package passed. The reason being is that 90% of the package is pork, which here is a word that means spending on government entitlement programs that may or may not have an ideological goal set. So in other words, this bill has been hijacked by the far left, namely Nancy Pelosi and her cohorts. And they've added things in like $338 billion for STD prevention, $2.5 billion for global warming research, $2 million for Amtrak, $1 million for the Smithsonian, stuff like that. And all of this they're noble causes, but they have absolutely nothing to do with stimulating the economy. And if this passes and this bill fails, which with all this entitlement programs probably will, well, it's not going to be good. So I hope President Obama realizes that he's making a very big gamble with this, and he might be making a huge mistake if he lets this bill pass. So I hope that he steps in and mandates some sort of restrictions to the bill and get it a little cleaned up a little bit before he passes it. No. Okay, now a warning to my peeps on DeviantArt. As you guys are well aware, there's been some recent hackings on DeviantArt through the note system. I'm going to say is this, folks. A little common sense goes a long way on the internet, okay? If someone ever gives you a link, this doesn't apply to DeviantArt, this applies to the internet in general. If you're ever given a link and you can't confirm it's legit or it looks suspicious or whatever, don't click on it. You'll save yourself a lot of trouble. I mean, it's not rocket science, people. Really. Alright, moving on here. Developments on Second Life, the furry home front, I guess we can call it that now. Over the weekend, AnthroXtacy released another avatar. Now, for those that don't know, AnthroXtacy is a nightclub in Second Life. It is the largest, not arguably the most popular nightclub there. And it claims to have the best events, the hottest dancers, and so on and so forth. And I've been there a couple times, and I really have to ask you guys how much they redesigned, because like every time I go to that club, it seems different somehow. And I can attest that they do have a lot of bang for their buck. So with that in mind, they also have a lot of avatars, and their newest release came this weekend, and it's the third version of their Phoenix avatar, which I believe is one of the first ones that they made. I picked this one up, so now I have 5 Phoenix avatars in total. I have 2 versions of the extra virtual one, 2 versions of the AnthroXtacy one, and the Evenity one, which is now off the market because it was a limited edition avatar. That was only available for summer of 2008. And the AX Phoenix version 3, AX being AnthroXtacy, of course, it's very interesting. It's a really unique avatar. See, what I like about AnthroXtacy is the visual style they have for their avatars. It's not realistic or like cartoony. The best I can describe it is that it's like an urban stylization with a lot of emphasis on sex appeal. So it's like, in other words, this is what furries that were posing for like Playboy would look like, or something like that. So yeah, they have a really big urban theme with their avatars and stuff like that, which works out because they have an urban theme with their nightclub. And again, it's a really great place, by the way, and a lot of lights, stuff like that, and really glowy. Now, I have to say at the end of the day, I don't really make the AnthroXtacy avatars my favorite avatars based on looks alone. Because the urban theme is really good, don't be wrong, and I don't have anything against the AX staff. I mean, they're really a swell bunch of people, but I guess I just can't see myself wearing that urban theme, you know, for like the whole day. You know, I mean, it would be nice for like some parties, stuff like that once in a while, but not so much 24/7. Anyway, back to the avatar in question here. The avatar, the theme is not so much urban, but it's a very unique design. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. It actually reminds me of something out of the Mayan culture or something like that, which I'm a fan of the Mayans too, so it's all good with me. Just be nice to me when 2012 comes around, or else, okay? So I also got to give a lot of props to the creator of the avatars, Tenichi Mistral. I think that's how you say her name. Tenichi, she made this avatar very detailed. I mean, there's a lot of flexi prims on this avatar, and everything just looks natural and right. I mean, so again, the stylization kind of puts me off a bit. I mean, like no continuous wearing, but the actual physical look of the avatar itself is very unique, and it's very, very cool, and I give her a lot of props for that. Also, the functions of the avatar, another thing I like about the avatars from AnthroXtacy is that their avatars are loaded with functions that you typically won't find on other avatars. Like, for example, the Phoenix, latest version of the Phoenix, it has muzzle talk, which is pretty much the norm now for all furry avatars Second Life, which muzzle talk means that when you type, the mouth will move in tandem with the typing animation, and actually now AnthroXtacy avatars are scripted so that it works with voice as well. So when you talk, the mouth will also move, which is pretty damn cool if you ask me. You can also open and close the beak manually through a switch in the HUD, you know, if you want to pose with the beak open and stuff like that. The eyes are not textures. They're actual objects that can move, that can actually be told to look at certain people or certain objects, move in a certain direction, stuff like that. I've seen it on a couple other new avatars, but I have to say this is the first time this is the first avatar I've gotten that has this function, and it's creepy. It's downright spooky, and it's also pretty damn nice. It has the 4-wing set, which means that they have 2 wings on the arms, 2 wings on the back, which is a look I'm doing now with Helios on the Avidity avatar, which 2 wings I have for my extra virtual Phoenix, because I decided to give Helios 4 wings because that fits in with the fiction I have for that character. The wings can be opened and closed on the avatar through a switch in the HUD or automatic when flying and not flying, and the wingspan is huge. It is undoubtedly the biggest wingspan I've ever seen in an avatar, hands down. And when wings are unfurled, all the feathers are flexi prim. So again, they just look right and natural, and it's great. Also, the eyes can change color, and I'm kind of disappointed they took out flame effects, but can't have everything. So, running out of time here. Again, I give a lot of props to Tenichi Mistral and the AX crew for making a great avatar, and I hope to see more from you guys in the future. There will be a penumbral lunar eclipse tomorrow, February 9th. If you're on the west coast of the US of A, you are in prime viewing condition. Space Shuttle Discovery will launch in a couple of weeks, I hope, and that's gonna be it. So, oh damn, I dropped the button. Not good. Okay, got it. That was easy. Alright, exit out to 1 at 16:14, transmission concluded.